Hey, welcome back to Between the Cracks. I'm Nicole. Today I want to break something down that I think is really misunderstood, even by people who live it. What does it actually mean to be a ward of the state? What rights do you have and what don't you have? And why does that matter? I'm going to be upfront with you. I was a ward to the state, and I had to research a lot of this as an adult because nobody explained it to me when I was living it. So this video is me handing what I wish someone had handed me. I'm going to I'm going to keep it real about what I know and what I'm still learning. Being a ward to the state means the government has legally stepped in as your guardian. Your parents, for whatever reason, were unable or deemed unfit to care for you. So the state took over that responsibility through the court system. You are now under court jurisdiction. That means a judge has legal oversight of your case decisions about where you live, where you go to school, major aspects of your life. Those go through the court and through your caseworker, not through your parents. But here's the part that trips most people up, and it tripped me up too. Being a ward to the state is not the same as your parents' rights. As your parents' rights being terminated. Unless a judge has formally terminated your parental rights, which is a separate legal process, your biological parents may still have what are called residual rights. That can include the right to consent to certain medical decisions, including therapy. This one is personal for me, so I want to talk about it directly. I needed therapy when I was in care. I was a child who had been through serious trauma, and I needed someone to talk to, but I didn't get it. And I've come to understand that part of the reason was that my mom still had rights. Even though she wasn't raising me, even though I was in someone else's home, she still had legal standing to withhold consent for certain things, including mental health treatment. The American Academy of Pediatrics has written about this specific problem, that when parents retain residual rights, foster parents and even caseworkers can be limited in what medical mental health care they can access for a child without bio-parent consent or a court order. That is a system failure. A child in care is a child who has already been through enough. They should not have their access to healing blocked by a parent who is simultaneously not raising them. If you are a child in care right now and you need mental health support, tell your caseworker, tell your CASA volunteer if you have one, tell your lawyer. You have the right to ask for it, and a bio-parent consent is the barrier that can be brought up to a judge. Now let's talk about what you are entitled to as a ward to the state, because you have more rights than you probably know. You have the right to be safe, to live in a home free from abuse and neglect. That's the baseline, and it's a non-negotiable. You have the right to education, to attend school, to have stability in your schooling even when your placement changes. You have the right to know what's happening in your case, to be told why you were removed, to understand the plan for the future, to have someone experience the process to you. You have the right to a lawyer, a guardian, or your CASA volunteer whose only job is to represent your best interests. You have the right to speak to a judge, to attend your own court hearings, and to make statements about where you want to live and what you want to happen. You have the right to contact your caseworker privately to contact your siblings to maintain connections with safe family members. And at 12 years old, in many states, you have the right to make some of your own decisions about mental health treatment and healthcare. You have more power in this process than the system usually tells you. I want to address something I've thought about a lot personally, the difference between being a ward to the state and being adopted. When you're adopted, parental rights are fully terminated and new legal parents take over. That comes with more permanency, more stability, in many cases more benefits, including inheritance rights, access to adoptive parents, employers' benefits, and permanent legal family. My sister was adopted. I was the ward to Minnesota State, and I have observed that her pathway came with different kind of stability and support than mine did. I'm not saying one is better than the other in every case, but I'm saying the system treats these two statuses very differently. The kids deserve to understand that difference and have a voice in a conversation about their own futures where possible. One thing being a ward to the state does give you is a genuinely significant your FAFSA for college. Financial aid is based on your own income, not your biological parents' income. For most foster youth, that means you qualify for significantly more than you would otherwise, including a full federal Pell Grant. I found this by accident in a financial office, and I should have not had to find it out by accident. Neither should you. When you apply for college, go to the financial aid office and tell them you were a ward of the state or in foster care. Ask them about every grant and waiver available to you. Don't assume someone will volunteer this information. Ask directly. You have more rights than you know, and you deserve to know every single one of them. That's what Between the Cracks is going to keep doing. Handing you information nobody handed me. Episode 1 will be coming out soon. When it comes out, go listen. And this video helped you or someone you know, share it. The right information at the right time can change everything. I'm Nicole. I fell through the cracks, and I'm coming back to find you.